Okay, good evening, everybody. This is Scott with Mid-Atlantic Severe Weather Authority here with a little podcast for our Wednesday and Thursday event. Let's get right into it. Okay, what we're looking at here is a Wednesday, Thursday storm potential, and let's get right in with the GFS models ensembles to kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at as far as precipitation. Now, what we're going to look at here is the first few slides are going to be the main low pressure that I spoke of that was going to be the all rain event. So this is the low pressure that's going to give the Mid-Atlantic all rain. We're not going to see any snow with this system. It's just going to be too warm. And you'll see that on the later slides where I show the actual temperatures at the 500 millibar region, which is roughly around 18,000 feet. So that's going to give you an idea of the temperature differentials that are going to come into play with this system. So here's the low pressure. As that comes through, like I said, you see all the rain for us. It's all rain event coming into Wednesday. But then as Wednesday evening into Thursday hits, that's when this little sneaky low pressure comes in here. So that's this little discombobulated mess out here. Well, this little guy, this little devil, is the one that's going to turn into our little mini nor'easter. Now, this is the first one that's going to actually be able to possibly give much of Pennsylvania from the eastern half, from about Harrisburg through the Lehigh Valley through mid upper state New Jersey. That's going to be the corridor of the heaviest stuff, where as the models sit now. Like I say, this little guy didn't even exist earlier on, and now it's turning into a full-blown little mini micro nor'easter. Obviously, it's not our first nor'easter of the year, but it's the first nor'easter that's going to produce some snow for us here in the Mid-Atlantic. That's going to be of real measurable quantities here, and especially at least in the eastern half of Pennsylvania. The eastern half of Pennsylvania has pretty much been non-existent as far as snowfall, other than just maybe a coating to an inch or so. So we'll progress through here and give you an idea of what's going to happen. There is that line of heavier snow that I was talking about right through that corridor there between Harrisburg, Hamburg, Lehigh Valley, and around Philly and north west of Philly. So that'll kind of give you that idea of that heavier snowfall corridor. And then we'll progress through there and then into the temperature differentials. As you can see here, here is the low pressure, and then you have the warmer air, and then in the front of the system, and then the colder air behind the system. So as we progress through, here's our low pressure pulling in the warmer air, and then behind it bringing the cold air down in, and then the high pressure sitting up also helping to aid in bringing that cold air, and here it all comes down in. So there, boom, nice little temperature drop coming in through Thursday and then into very early Friday. And then out it goes. But that's going to set the stage again for our first real measurable snowfall. Now the GFS is showing some of the totals upwards around the 6-inch range. I do not see that happening. I mean, there's always that possibility. There's always that possibility. I feel the snowfall totals, the Euro is actually more in line with what I'm feeling as far as snowfall totals than the GFS. I'm saying between some areas are going to see a coating to an inch out around the fringes, around this little, like I say, this little corridor, especially right up in here. This is going to be the area of the hardest hit. Harrisburg, Hamburg, Lehigh Valley, up northwest of Philadelphia, then up through mid-upstate New Jersey. Again, outer areas coating to an inch. Once you start getting into this, so in between 1 to 3 inches, and then depending on the banding, depending on how it all sets up, could see in between 2 to 4 inches. Some spots may get upwards of 5 to 6. May get upwards of 5 to 6. I'm not, like I say, I'm not dead set on that, but just going off the data that's there, it has the potential to reach those totals. So again, this is not a final call, but I just want to say it is there. The potential is there to get upwards of 6, but my totals are going to generally stay around the 4-inch high end. And like I said, I'll show you here with the Euro. This is the Euro. You can see that system coming out from the mid upper west, and then boom, The Euro has it lower, has it more southbound. Like I say, I don't feel that that's an accurate representation. I think the GFS has the accurate representation as far as its track, but as far as snowfall totals, the Euro here is much more in line with what I feel is going to happen. So what you're looking at there on the Euro for that screen, that is what I feel, like I say, is probably going to happen as far as your overall snowfall totals. It's showing a max of 5.2. That, in my opinion, I really feel probably going to be an accurate representation. The next models you're going to see as far as snowfall totals, I'm going to show you how blown out of proportion the NAM really becomes when we're still this far out. So we're going to get right into the NAMs. So this is the 12K NAM. I just wanted to kind of give you the idea of the layout. NAM is again in line with the GFS, and then out to sea it goes. But bam, there it is. There's the 12K NAM, 51 to 69 hour. Folks, please, if you, some people are NAM lovers, they really love the NAM. I can't stress enough, the NAM is extremely inaccurate unless you're looking at the 4K NAM and you are within 12 to 24 hours. Anything over 24 hours, the NAM just cannot, it just cannot give you accurate totals. It might give you an accurate layout as far as where the precipitation may fall, but as far as totals is concerned, that's one that I would not put my money on by any means. So like I said, I just wanted to kind of throw that in there, give you that as a little bit of what not to follow. But like I say, everything as far as overall totals, I would definitely lean towards the Euro model as far as the totals, as far as the track goes, where the snowfall is going to fall. I would say GFS, and then couple that with the NAM as far as where the snow is going to fall. But like I say, GFS is more of my line as to where it's going to fall, and then again the Euro for the totals. So if you have any questions, comments, anything, please do post them below. Again, this is for the Wednesday, Thursday storm potential system. Again, also, as noted before, this is only a preliminary forecast, not a final call. We will release a final call as we approach a little closer, and the models kind of come into a little bit more of a congruency through the different models. Again, as always, we will continue to monitor this system as we progress closer to the actual event. Thank you for following us here at Mid-Atlantic Severe Weather Authority. We are your weather connection. Look forward to seeing you on the flip side. Have a great day.